Well, looks like we got our next LR confirmed. So, well, the 100th Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash has released, and with it, we're actually getting extra stones, which we'll talk about. But this special 100th edition came with it a big announcement. The next LR to be dropping for Battlefield is going to be LR Luud, Cult's God of Destruction. Luud. Yikes. By the way, it is Luud. I haven't seen GT in a while, but I was looking it up, and it is Luud because it says Rudo. That's how they say it in Japanese. Hakaishin Rudo, which is crazy. This guy was called God of Destruction Luud? Really? That just means it just hits so different now because of Super. Hold on. There's a cult? Dude, I haven't seen this in so long. It's crazy. And what is this, man? This actually kind of reminds me of the Hand. This looks like, God, I forgot the demon that the Hand was founded from, but this kind of looks like some of the Hand people. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so Lord Cult Luud Weirdo. He is the next free-to-play LR to come up for the Battlefield. Let's go ahead and read through this because there's some pretty cool stuff in here. You will face 11 new formidable foes in this virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. Take on the most challenging Ultimate Clash ever with your fully trained allies. More Battlefield memories can be obtained in this edition compared to the usual Ultimate Clash. This is one of those things that you really don't want to miss. In general, you never want to miss Ultimate Clash. While it might seem like a boring event, it's actually home to one of the rarest resources out there that even whales cannot get extra access to. And that is the Battlefield memory. And the fact that they're giving us 1.2 million Battlefield memory, that's huge because it will allow you to get a leg up on some of your characters that you've been trying to pick up. One of my biggest gripes with this game is that ever since I started back during year 3.5, I have never been able to catch up in terms of getting all the characters in the Battlefield shop. Because when I started the game, like many of you newer players, I struggled to beat this. This event is basically Smashdown. You use a character, it goes away until your run is complete. It's like the Ultra Space-Time Rush, right? Isn't that what it's called? Zenkai Rush, Space-Time Rush, whatever. In Legends, you use them, and then that's it. You can't use them again until the thing is over. And I was not able to complete the first like 3 or 4 clashes because I didn't have a giant enough box. And so at that point, I was behind. And since then, I've been playing catch up. And so what I've had to do is I've had to be very conservative with my Battlefield memory consumption, not being able to rainbow. Do you understand how much of a problem that is for a freak like me? I'm a whale, right? And I am not able to rainbow these characters. That bothers me. This and Stupid World Tournament, I hate that. I hate it so much. So this is actually giving me a huge boost in my, my journey to catch up. They also did something very unexpected last year for GDC. Last year, they also gave us a free copy of one of the Battlefield characters. So that has also allowed me to gain a little bit of ground. This will be huge, not just for myself, for a lot of you guys. The LR Luud will be available for exchange at a later date. So they've announced it here, but he's not going to be releasing for this clash. He will probably be releasing in a couple of clashes from now, because normally the release date for these Battlefield LRs is closer to the end of the year. So if we look at the examples, going back to 2025, Garlic Jr. released November 2025. Going back before that, Anilaza, November 29th, 2024. Fortnite, Cell, and Frieza, December 28th, 2023. Hachiak, November 2022. Legion of Shadow Dragons, this one's kind of an anomaly, May 2021. Babidi and Deborah, okay, so they all kind of shifted to May back in the day. Okay, why did it switch, I wonder? Huh, man, the gap between Babidi and Hachiak is crazy. That's 18 months. That's huge. Okay, May 2020 for Babidi Deborah. July 2019 for Mecha Frieza and King Cold. February 2019 for Majub. And then the oldest one, actually that's not true, there's another one, right? It would be the Ginyu Force, but Metal Cooler released July 3rd 2018. I'm gonna pull up the Ginyu Force. Let's see if I can do this in Japanese. So if I go categories, it's one of these. It's the first one, right? Yeah, the Ginyu Force, February 2017. Okay, so over the last 4 years, we have been dropping them towards the end of the year. And considering that it is June, it's about to be July, very obviously that means Luud is not going to be showing up just yet. It's going to be a little while. So why they're giving you this now, I think it's probably just to allow you to start getting some characters, but to also save up and be ready for when Luud comes out. The way that they've been doing the pricing as of late, it appears that they are increasing the price of each character by 50,000 battlefield memory. So from 57, what is it? 570,000, 520,000, 470,000, 420,000, 370,000. From Legion of Shadow Dragons back in 2021 to Deborah in 2020, it's 400,000. That's the difference. Then it was 300,000 difference. Then it was 500,000 again. Then it was 100,000. They're all over the place. But lately, it's been 500,000. So my guess is the next one is going to be 620,000 battlefield memory. So multiply that by 2. That's about 1.4 million. So the fact that they're giving you the majority of that right now allows you to be ready, probably by the time he comes out, to actually buy 2 copies of Lord Luud if you want. So that's cool. That's nice. But we got to see what he does, because we have no idea how he's going to be. And if I were to guess, probably not going to be worth the expense, especially considering GT character. What is he? Isn't he an artificial life form? Dude, I don't remember. I'm such a fake fan. I don't know. Isn't there like, is there a dude inside, or am I thinking, oh God, I'm thinking of the God of Destruction that's like there's like a mouse or a rat or something inside that vending machine, dude. I don't know, man. I'm such a LARPer. Okay, let's move on here. So get these 1.2 million battlefield memories. I'll do either a live stream or I'll do a video. I'll probably do both, actually. I'll probably record a video and then I'll also do a live stream for the other 2 runs. Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash is a battle mode, blah, blah, blah. Yep, we already know that. Complete the missions to get Dragonstones and stickers. Oh yeah, look at this. In this special edition, up to 51 Dragonstones can be obtained upon clearing the first clear rewards and missions. That's pretty cool. 51 stones can be obtained as first clear rewards and mission rewards. Oh, is it because just like clearing the various stages you get a stone for it too? Have we always done that? Okay. There's a chance to obtain treasure item battlefield memory from weekly missions. What do you mean chance? We always get that. Okay. Please check the main page of the Ultimate Clash for more details. An exclamation mark will be shown on the Ultimate Clash icon if the following missions are not completed. Enter Clash Skier Stage 1, 2, 3. Okay. Collect the treasure item battlefield memory to use to recruit characters or obtain awesome rewards, including awakening medals for Dokkan Awakening or Extreme Z Awakening. Oh, that's another reason why you need battlefield memory. Yeah, it's not just about the characters. You also need that to buy the medals. That's another reason why it's been difficult. You needed this to like awaken the old school characters like the Cell. What is it? The physical LR Cell and Cell Junior. They're not free to play. They're summonable, but they need this. The LR Ginyu Force needed this. And I don't have those other medals. They don't show up here anymore because I already bought them. But those are also... Let me actually pull that up. We should look at that. So if we go to Baba Shop, treasure items, battlefield memory. So go over here. This dude costed that. Yep, this dude. That cost some medals. Further down, you'll see, yeah, all of the... you have to buy all this stuff too. Dude, this stupid shop is so expensive for characters that nobody uses. The first... Okay, I take that back. It's not totally useless. Like, Garlic Jr. probably is the most relevant of all of these. But after that, do you really use anybody else? That's not true. Legion of Shadow Dragons. Okay, Legion of Shadow Dragons, Garlic Jr. Besides that, nobody uses any of them. Okay, that's a lot. So that's why they want you to be able to buy all this stuff. Starting from this edition, certain characters can be recruited an unlimited number of times. Certain characters, not all characters. I tweeted out accidentally all characters. Certain characters can be recruited an unlimited amount of times. Awakening medals that can be exchanged an unlimited amount of times will also be added. Okay, please go to the link, whatever the hell. Okay, LR Luud will be available for exchange at a later date. All right, so that's it. There was also one more piece of news that they had here, so let's go ahead and check that out. Regarding the adjustment of certain enemy names and categories. Thank you for your support. As the character names and categories setting off certain enemies are different than intended, the following adjustments will be made at a later date. Adjustment 1. Enemies. Luud, Luud Pan. The character name will be adjusted to Luud, and the characters will be added to Terrifying Conquerors and Mission Execution categories. Adjustment 2. Enemy. Gohan Youth Giant Ape. The name will be adjusted to Gohan Kid Giant Ape. Once the adjustments are completed, we will inform you in-game. So you're capable of changing names, I see. You're very much ready to make adjustments for naming and categorization purposes, huh? interesting. That's very, very interesting, is it not? Huh? How interesting is that? Hmm? Here's the card art, I think. So we had this in the data download. He wants to give you a hug. He wants uppies. Now he's angry because you didn't give him uppies. Okay, what's this? Luud, he's got an active skill, I think. Super attack, okay. Luud stomping, Luud body press, crimson laser. Okay. He's got an intro animation, apparently. Oh, this is what angry uppies looks like. Okay. So that's probably what the LR animation is gonna be. Okay. Did he make a stinky? Oh, what's this? Okay. Okay. Sure. All right, guy. Okay. Sure. This is me after going for a run when it's like ice cold outside and you walk inside and it looks like you're steaming. That's what that is. Okay. What's this? Oh, is this this might be the entrance animation. Crackalack. Crawlack. That was the demon that created the hand. He was one of like the elder gods in the Marvel universe. That's what this reminds me of. And that was what, yeah, that was part of the Shadowland run for Daredevil. Daredevil gets possessed by Crawlack and he becomes Shadowland Daredevil. What's that statue kind of like? All right, man, you're ugly. Nobody cares about you. Okay, next. What? What's this? Oh, this is the new Ultimate Clash. Yep, I'm gonna do a video for this. And then I talked about it right there. There's the, wait, that's not, I mean, we're not getting SSR art for this. Okay, but whatever. This is just like card art for boss data. So this will probably just like stay. Oh yeah, this is the character that's getting adjusted. The affected enemy cards. Yeah, Luud level 3, Gohan Kid. That's triggering me so much. Okay, before we wrap this up, I want to show you guys something really cool, because when I do the Clash video, I will be using a bunch of teams. You guys know from my very corny, you know, pre-puberty type videos early on in the channel, when I was doing Clash, I would label all my teams and I would write them all down for Clash. I don't have to do that anymore because check this out. We've got Team Builder now on Dokkan Database, but also we've got Clash Team Builder on Dokkan Database. Look at all this. I got my teams in here. So now anytime I feel like changing my squads, I can just use this and I can write it all down. I don't even have to write it down. I can just use this. So this is my new roster that I'm going to be running for Clash. Knowing how busted my teams are going to be, I'm probably not going to use more than maybe like 5 of them, but whatever. Still, this is a pretty cool feature I wanted to show you guys. So shout out to Dokkan Database for this fancy new update. It's looking nice. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, obviously leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the next free-to-play LR being Luud. Do you like that? Do you not like that? I meant Luud, the LR GT character. Do you like that Luud character? No matter how you say it, it just sounds weird. Are you excited for Luud? Are you excited for getting Luud?